had a love for racing ever since I was a little kid. I was an only child, and I think just to keep me occupied, my mom bought me a bicycle, and all I wanted to do was race it. Got into BMX racing as a little kid, and then when I got into high school, we had a high school motocross team. We lived out in Hemet. A lot of racers come from Hemet. Nothing but dirt out there. One of the reasons that the name of my business is called The Dirt is there's nothing to do but race RC cars, race motorcycles, race bicycles, race off-road trucks, and it's just in my blood.
To me, the dirt represents just the most insane tracks, all around good time and great event.
It was actually my first big outdoor US race I went to, so it's pretty cool to keep coming back every year to this great race.
I'm excited to see RC cars, be brought to lots of new people who have never seen it before. It's such a cool sport with lots of families and lots of fathers and sons that get to spend time together and be on the road together. And my goal is to bring it to more people, and I'm hoping that we can just really show people what RC car racing is all about. I love it. And all the friends I've made over the 14 years of doing it, they're just great people. And we got probably close to 900 entries, 800 and some entries at this race, which I think is some type of record, I don't know. The entries never mattered to me. My first race had 110 and I was happy as can be. I just got into it to have something to do with my pops, and when you come here, you get a full week of racing and know that I care about it, and I want to make sure that I do my best to make sure that you're taken care of and that your time is well spent and that you didn't waste your trip. And I hope I can create and help you create some good memories that'll last a lifetime like they've been for me.
The dirt racing represents to me friendship, good times, and a little bit of racing. Hopefully, you can just get here. That's all that matters. Once you're here, it's all over. You've already made it. You won the race. If you do win at the end, you get lucky.
Favorite part, usually sometimes the weather, if it's sunny, that's my favorite part. It's also, meeting Joey, obviously. Probably the dirt girls, that's always lovely. I have to say, I'm shallow. But, I have to say, going back to the track, seeing what he's created and seeing some of the most fantastic racing in North America, and also with a fantastic international entry. It's always a pleasure coming here. It's very welcoming. I enjoy it each time.
Give me the L, give me the O, give me the B, give me the E, give me some love. I want some love around here. Give me the L, give me the O, give me the B, give me the E, give me some love. No need to act tough around here.
As I got a little older, my dad had a friend that had an RC car, and we went to check it out. And I said, "Dad, let's get one of those. Let's race that around. That's really fun. Something you and I can do together." And he said, "No way. You buy all that stuff, and a week later, you've gotten out of it and you've wasted all this money." Sure enough, the very next day, my dad comes home all proud with a big smile on his face, and he opens the back of his truck, and he bought it all. He bought the car, the radio, everything you could buy. And I look back on that. My dad has since passed away, and I just think how cool it's been to be a part of RC car racing and spend all this time racing with my father, and it was just an awesome experience. And so yeah, I got into RC cars that way.
Give me the L, give me the O, give me the B, give me the E, give me some love.
Joey, in one word, I would just say rad.
Dirt, Joe Dirt.
My best friend. Hardworking.
Brilliant is probably the word I'd use to describe Joey. I don't think there's anyone else in the world that can compete with him in track design.
since the beginning, I thought, you know, RC cars could be such a cool thing if you could incorporate maybe some BMX jumps and some motorcycle jumps, and all the RC tracks seemed so flat when I got into it, and I just thought, man, they need a big berm in that corner, and they need a big jump right there, and everybody said, no, they won't use a berm if you make one, and I said, well, if I make a berm and a huge triple jump right after it, and the only way to make that triple jump is if you rail that berm full speed, you're gonna use it, and sure enough, it's kind of the beginning of my track building career. You know, I'm an art major and was really into sculpture and really into the art side of things, and so to me, making that track look awesome and making those jumps work properly was really important. That's all I really cared about, was making the place look cool and the jumps look cool, and that the track was the centerpiece of all of the racing. It's a lot of attention to detail, and I think it's really helped in my racing career.
For me, the dirt's affected my career tremendously. I kind of got my start in racing back east, but then when I moved to California, the dirt was my local track. I was able to hang out every Friday night with Joey and run on some of the most insane tracks, and really kind of helped push my career in the nitro scene.
You know, I started coming to the dirt series of races probably about 5 years ago. And each year, you know, I love coming here. I always come here, and I've seen the race grow and grow and grow, and also my site's grown with it. So I have a lot to thank you to Joey, and also just, you know, a fantastic event.
My favorite part of being a part of this dirt race is simple. I get more friends, more smiles, and I get more joy out of life just by being a part of it.
The dirt racing represents to me almost just my whole RC career. I really started out racing at the dirt racing in Hemet, and ever since '99, that's where I kind of learned how to drive. So I love the dirt racing, and you know, this race means so much to me just because when it was in Hemet, it was like my home track, my home race, and I love coming every year.
It's been a really good time for me. Last year I doubled up, so it really boosted my career. 2 years before that, Truggy, so it's been really a good race for me all the way around.
One of the funniest things I noticed about me putting on races and traveling is that it rains everywhere I go. And so every year, no matter what, when I show up to the race to build a track, it starts raining. And this year, without fail, not only did it rain, but it hailed and it snowed, and we had lightning strike the ground. And at some point, people were just amazed that the weather was so crazy all of a sudden. I saw a smile come to people's faces that they realized, man, they're part of some crazy storm here at the Nitro Challenges. That's kind of how I feel about the races all together. It's just a giant storm of all these things coming together at once, creating the perfect storm of the ultimate RC car race. That's what gets me fired up. That's what keeps me doing it every day. And man, I love it.